ball at all for Eric Andoh. He gets the ball deep inside the half of Wild Stars and Criley. It is Moses Nyako, the left back. Well, likes of Hafiz Adams, Nicholas Mensah, Maxwell Baku, and Kwekwa Swansea Bafwa not featuring for our Stars because all of them are still recovering from injuries. But they still have some decent players in their place. And Jeffrey DeGaulle just hitting that one so high. Well, Anabonsu was also aimed to prevent him from causing any havoc anyway, but total matches played between the two sides have been 18 matches, and Liberty Professionals have won 8 of those games, and 6 of those matches have been a drawn game, and Wild Stars picking up 4 wins against Liberty. Moses Nyako. That's about back to his goalkeeper, Ofori. I was a member of the Black Stars traveling party to the Cup of Nations in Gabon. Was imposed when Burkina Faso beat the Black Stars as well to pick up the bronze medal, which is the Fori. Well, the ball trying to hit towards the path of Jeffrey DeGaulle, just was the best of effort at all, but again, it's an opportunity. Well, Larry Hopon today is playing as the right back for Wild Stars. Yet again, another ball inside the half of Wild Stars, and trying to look at the run of Bernard Arthur, Liberty Professionals, and yet not able to get to him though. Decent ball here. Another ball towards the path of DeGaulle. Eric Opong gets a throw in for his effort. We are approaching the 5th minute mark in the game, and pretty much of a quiet game being played in midfield. Liberty Professionals going with the 4-1-3-2 formation, with Papako just playing behind Bernard Arthur. William Denchi is going to play as a left winger, with Brite Andoh sitting deep in the midfield, but obviously going to push forward with Frederick Ansa on the flanks there. But Simon Zibo just sitting right in front of the back four for Liberty Professionals, and for our Stars they're going with the 4-2-3-1 formation. Cody Razasari this afternoon playing behind Richard Arthur. Matthew Kelvin Andoh is going to play on the left wing there with Jeffrey to go on the right wing, but Wahidu Mumuni and David Abanga or Abagna, one of them controlling midfield there for our Stars. Free kick. Wild Stars will obviously have the goalkeeper to take this one. Liberty Professionals are 5 wins in their last 10 Premier League. As Wild Stars are unbeaten in the last 5 games. Well, Liberty Professionals have picked up a very interesting wins against Wild Stars in this particular venue. In the 2008-2009 season, they beat All Stars by 4-1. That's the heaviest win for Liberty Professionals against Wild Stars, and that's the heaviest defeat All Stars have suffered in the hands of Liberty as well. Oftentimes, Liberty win those games by 3-1. I remember that happened back in 2007-2008 season. And then in the 2010-2011 season, Liberty again picked up a 3-1 win against Wild Stars. But the very first time Liberty actually won back in Wild Stars, that's in WOW, was in the 2014-2015 season, where Liberty beat Wild Stars by 2-1 in WOW. And just last season, Liberty won here by a 1-0, and before that they had drawn goalless with Wild Stars. So Wild Stars yet to win an away game at Liberty Professionals' home grounds in the Premier League since 2007. Yet another free kick here to Wild Stars, and that's the top striker there, Richard Arthur. Referee Eric Sarkodia would have to halt proceedings, and Francis Sarri just having that conversation there with his coach, maybe giving him some bit of an instruction. So that's a foul here, and that's Zibo. So a little bit of a push there on Richard Arthur. Since he came back to Liberty Professionals, Parkour really has contributed so well to the team's performance. I recall the match against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Parkour really was very influential. Liberty got the first goal though, but had to succumb to a 2-1 defeat. But they've been really looking good at home, Liberty. A very interesting story was when they won here against the Buswa Dwarfs. One of the games that really fans over here enjoyed so much to watch. For the Razasari. Our stars, we're looking at Iman Lokran. Season one of the early entertaining players back in the squad. Again, they come back to win possession, our stars, and quickly have a very strong recovering rate. Yes, another foul here. Referee says play must continue. Initially thinking that he was going to whistle there, but that's the goal here. Eric Opon back to the goal. Trying to look for space back in midfield as well, but it's a bit crowded. Moses Nyako. Matthew Andoh to take the ball back to his goalkeeper. Denchi for Liberty Professionals, and quietly they try to search forward again. And Liberty doing so well to keep possession. Denchi. A lovely play here. There's a handball. Trying to block that ball there for the Vasasari. So giving the free kick away to Liberty Professionals, where they really want to have NS Papakon to take it. So all had to be formed pretty well by Richard Ofori. So doing it so well, Papakon lifting this one to the far side. The header comes out here. Well, that's a great try there from Bernard Arthur. But what a decent free kick it was from Papakon. But Prosper was also involved. Oh, and a great opportunity there for Liberty Professionals. Look at how he's lifted the ball to the far side, and was Bernard Arthur really also coming in. William Denchi. another foul here. It's another deliberate push. And Liberty will have the opportunity to move forward. Brite Andoh. Papaku again electing himself to pick this free kick again. They've had a chance to do so twice though, but really haven't seen anything happening in this side. His experience is counting, and a beautiful ball in there, but this time straight to goalkeeper Richard Fowey. Well, so the scoreline really showing what is happening here at the car end of Park at the moment, and so Wow Stars really will be counting on the likes of Richard Arthur, the top scorer with 3 goals this season. Long one deep inside the half of Liberty, well collected by Eric Andoh, the goalkeeper. Liberty also having Bernard Arthur with 3 goals for them, the top scorer. Simon Zibo. Referee Eric Sarkodia always put an offside there against Arthur, but that had been a different call though from the chemical engineer and metallurgist referee Sarkodia. That's an injury concern now to Nanose Bonsu, the left back for Liberty. There's a cut there on the nose. Drop-off situation here. Divas Asari crowded in midfield and losing possession back to Liberty Professionals, and there they try to move forward again. Keeping it tight and neat. Liberty, another hit one into towards the path of Bernard Arthur. Just wouldn't get to the ball anyway. Match day 8 games for Liberty Professionals back at home has been that intriguing. 2007-2008 season, they beat RTU by 6 goals to 2 at home, and also picked up a 4-2 win against Stay Cool back in the 2003 season. Last season they won 3-1 here against Brecum Chelsea. Twice they've beaten them at home. But that's an interesting story here. Is Bernard Arthur with opportunity here. Can he make it go? Oh, it's this side post that really prevented Bernard Arthur from getting his 4th goal for Liberty Professionals. Much to the surprise of the fans watching of what a chance it is for Liberty to have gone ahead. He knows it himself. He could have done better on that occasion, because that was a real chance again for Liberty. Wow Stars cracking up at the back at the moment. Just look at that day, just lost possession, and it is NS Papaku again. What an opportunity. Shot straight to the side post. Real shot at goal belonging to Liberty Professionals. Well, our Stars yet to win match day 8 away games in the Premier League since 2007. And again, it's Liberty also giving the goal the opportunity. Eric Opong with a long one deep inside the half of the goal area of Liberty Professionals, and it's been well dealt with by Prosper Avo. Papakon, Moses Nyakon for Wow Stars. Kevin Andoh still going strong. Nana Dukuadai. Moses Nyakon here for Wow Stars. I was looking for Richard Arthur, not able to get to him. An opportunity for Liberty. Now Wow Stars back again with possession. Body Razasari. Ball taken away from him. William Denchi not able to hold on to possession. Razasari again, losing it out now to Mubarak Yusuf. Prosper Avo picking it up on the right hand side for Liberty. Simon Zibo. The man in white beginning to string passes. Arthur looking for Papakon. Corner kick now for Liberty. First corner kick of the game to the home team. Corner kick taken again. Well, it's been missed by Samuel Safo. What a challenge again for Liberty to get the first goal here. Kevin Andoh, well, can't keep it in play. 20 minutes gone here, and Liberty with 2 great chances to go up against Wow Stars. Now they're trying to go again. Lovely pass out to William Denchi. The nimble-footed William Denchi. And again, there's another cross from the left-hand side. We have to be taken there by Nanose Bonsu. Gets a throw in instead. They really have been in control, Liberty Professionals. And anytime Wow Stars do have the ball, really have been struggling to keep possession. Well, that's Coach Salas Tete. He was supposed to lead the club this season, but lost his dear wife. So we decided to be in the back seat and allow Ignatius Asai to handle the team. And pretty much so Ignatius is doing so well since he took charge of the team. Richard Arthur failing to control affairs now, but Wow Stars want to move with the goal on the flanks. Looking for the Razasari. And there's another opportunity now for Wow Stars to also hit forward, and Ignatius Osei probably might be looking on to the side. Mubarak Yusuf doing so well as a centre back. He's been warding off all the attacks coming from Wow Stars into his half. Throw in to be taken by Eric Opong. Advertise a long one. Receive again with a block. This time came from Ose Bonsu. We did talk about the match day 8 away games of Wow Stars back in 2007. They lost to Ashcote by 2-0. Tema Youth also drew 1-0 with them back in 2008-2009 season. Then the 2013-2012, that's the 2012-2013 season, Faisal and Wild Stars game was goalless, and then the Jonas Stars also beat them by Coach Neil back in the 2014-2015 season. Meantime, Sibon Zibo here with an opportunity, spreading the ball down to left-hand side, and of course the referee wouldn't really give this one, and Wild Stars should probably want to push forward now with an opportunity with Richard Arthur. He's on 3 goals for the team, and it's a poor pass from him, very, very poor. Simon Zibo doing so well to recover quickly to win possession for Libet Professionals. And Brekunche also beat Wild Stars by 2 goals to 1. That was match day 8 away game in the 2015-2016 season. So they have drawn 2 games and lost 3 and scored 2 goals and conceded 6 in the match day 8 away games. Wild Stars very poor indeed in the match day 8 away games. Papako. Zibo trying to advertise a long shot there. Benedata in the box. Very strong player, Benedata. Papako's header. Jose Bonsu. He's been defeated in mid-air. And our Stars trying to keep possession neat and push forward. Eric Opon. Well, the referee says play must continue there. I didn't really see that one to be a foul. William Denchi. Sped more from Brite Andoh, trying to control affairs in midfield and together with Frederick Ansa. Prosper Harbour. Simon Zibo now for Libet Professionals. Trying to lift a big one in down to the left hand side, yeah. Sebonsu. Trying to move forward, Brite Andoh push down, and that's going to be a foul. Well, that's an opportunity now for Liberty to take opportunity again. They've had some shots at goal. As Brite Andoh's there for straight to the arms of goalkeeper Richard Ofori. Yet again having possession. What a chance again they may try to have, and William Denchi trying to go in with a half volley, and what a timely intervention there from the left back. That's the right back, Eric Opong, doing so well to recover. Deriza Sari trying to look out for the round of Richard Arthur. Again, it has been neatly mopped up by Mubarak Yusuf. Kevin Andoh. William Denchin and trying to look for that opportunity on the flanks there. And what a poor way of communicating between the goalkeeper and his defender. Well, look at that again. Corner kick taken and then returned. That's another long one deep in again. Goalkeeper spills it, but it would come for it again. Second attempt. So looking at the opportunities that they have come to produce, might have picked up a little bit of a knock there. Nana Adokuadai, the centre-back. Cody Razasari really scored in his return from injury. Meantime, Liberty again, they have really dominated the first half here with a lot of balls inside the half of Wild Stars and really have not been able to have a goal to show for it. But the only thing they can actually produce, and perhaps said they might have done in the first half, was the side post, which denied Benedata the goal. Just couldn't control the ball well, Eric Opong. William Denchi. Osei-Bonsu. Now to William Denchi again. Another long ball inside the half of Wild Stars, and Benedata has to chase for it. Prosper Avo. Brite Andoh with possession here. Trying to look for some bit of a space, but there's been a bit of a crowded. Andoh again. Great opportunity, great space. And All Stars not really out of the woods. They still are defending. Lovely play here, Liberty professionals. Someone Safo really controlling affairs back in defense for Liberty. Versus Nyako. It's been difficult for them to get out. Frederick Ansa also doing his work there in midfield for our Stars. The goal. Back again to the man on the right hand side, the goal. For Stars now with a long one towards Richard Arthur. Chops the ball down for Di Razasari. Goes round his man, goes down for a free kick halfway the penalty box of Liberty professionals, approaching the half-hour mark here. So they looking at 30 minutes of football, and that's the control there from Di Razasari, and then the foul there by Samuel Safo. Great chance and opportunity for our Stars maybe to capitalize on this one. And again, there's another straight one to the goalkeeper, Andoh. So that's the scoreline here. If you just join the game, it's still Liberty goalless there with the Wild Stars at home. Match day 8 of the Ghana Premier League. Papako controlling well. Now to the flanks, and another ball hit in again. And Liberty really have been attacking Wild Stars almost every time they have the chance. It's been a great control ball there from Papako. It was whipped in towards the path of Benedata. Just couldn't deal with it, and a corner kick well collected there by Ofori. And that's a huge chase for the ball there. Richard Arthur goes to ground though, was able to get back on his feet. Richard Arthur. Actually lifted one towards the goal. Also fails to deal with it. Mubarak Yusuf. And he put himself in that very unfriendly position. Meanwhile, 2 players on the turf now, and they need to be attended to. Bollywood professionals have played 6 home games, spanning 540 minutes so far in the Premier League. They have won 5, they've drawn 1, and scored 11 goals and conceded 4 of those games. And They have so far lost 51 out of their 250 home games in the Premier League back in 1999. For the very first time our Stars won an away game in the Premier League was back in 1999, was in the 11th of May 2008 in match day 18th against my youth. We won the game by 3 goals to 0. Well, Libet professionals really have met Wow Stars once at home in the month of March in the Ghana Premier League since 1999, and that game was goalless. It was match day 19 in the 2012-2013 season. Way of controlling affairs, and that is, makes it more simple. Scientific soccer lads, when they came into the Premier League, they produced quality players in the Ghana Premier League, and of course contributed much to the national team as well. That's about William Tiero and Michael Essien and Asamoah Gyan, all of them going through Kuja Samoa, part of the Liberty team. Benedata fouled. Our Stars have managed 2 victories in their last 6 away matches in the Premier League. They are unbeaten in their last 2. And Liberty professionals are without a defeat in the last 7 meetings with our Stars in the Premier League. They have won 2 of the 3 of those games and drawn 4 with Wow Stars. Meantime, they need to find a way to deal with this opportunity that they have. Liberty professionals, and Richard Forey comes to the rescue of Wow Stars. What close shave it was. And that again is another chance where Liberty professionals could have gone up again. Seen plenty, and that's a lovely ball whipped in from the left-hand side there, but again fell the way of our ball. Look at that. It was Richard Forey. Just narrowed himself on the ground and was able to deal with it. And that's how his experience really is counting here, Richard Forey. So he's going to be one of the best goalkeepers in the country, Richard Forey. Our Stars want Diraz Asari to push the ball towards the goal, Kevin Andoh, switching play to the left-hand side. Well, he's moved on to the right-hand side where the goal has moved on to the left, and so that's the swapping they've done. He's not been very well where he finds himself. Kevin Andoh seems to be lively now and goes down for a free kick. It's right in front of the penalty box of Liberty professionals. Well, he's been a bit up and running since he moved on to the right-hand side and did a swap there with the goal. The plenty of talking points in the game, and you sometimes are looking at what the two teams will want to bring on the table, but maybe yet another opportunity. And Eric Andoh trying to make sure that the wall is well formed. And there you have the fans there trying to pep the team up maybe to go in for something spectacular. Moses Nyakon and Paula Sari in there. Well, he scored midweek. Moses Nyakon appears to be the one to take this one, but Paula Sari takes it. Appears to be okay now, but that's a free kick there for Wow Stars taken by Paula Sari. Looking with the outside of his foot. There we go, Pong. William Dainchi. Now Brite Andoh. Moses Nyakon as well to recover for Wow Stars. Just lifting one towards the goal, and has been flagged offside. Well, Liberty had real great chances back in the game they played against Ashgold, where they went down by a goal to nil.
Take it. Go back quickly.
Well, that's a bit of an extension of the arm there by Benedata. And as a Parko, pretty much quiet today though, but his contribution is really coming in handy sometimes when he has the chance. But a couple of times he's produced some spectacular passes. Nearly led to goals there, but Liberty have been denied by the post. And of course, Richard Ofori. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time here at the Dansuman Karinov Park in match day 8 game. Liberty Professionals and Wow Stars, and still goalless here.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Moses Nyakon, the left back, and the goal doing so well to win possession here for All Stars. And he will be stopped by Simon Zibo. He's been the man sitting right in front of the back four, and he's really been very mobile in the game. He's almost everywhere on the pitch, covering every blade of grass here. Poor ball here, and won by William Dainchi. He can actually surge forward on that flank. Dainchi trying to cut in, he does well. And All Stars resilient in their defensive play. Richard Arthur also can control the ball well. But that's well to get the ball back to his defenders. Sometimes you look at the Premier League records and look at Liberty Professionals' performance. The team that really want to produce quality players and at some point in time also stabilize in the Premier League log. Simon Zibo does well to find Avo on the flanks. And again, Bernard Arthur with a chance now. And Richard Ofori again. What opportunity and what a pass it was from Avo to Benedata. Liberty Professionals probably want to make a change now, and so may want to bring on Sefas Doku. Former Mediama coach Tom Strand was with Bechem United. The goal was also down here. And Samsung is in the stands watching the game. One of the directors of the club, together with the vice president of the Ghana Football Association, George Efie, but was with the president of the Ghana Football Association in Ethiopia, where he was voted into the FIFA Council to serve 4 years. But a bit interesting, yeah. And the game you're actually watching, the vice president of the FA is the CEO of Liberty Professionals, and the president of the Ghana Football Association is the president for Wow Stars. And what an irony it is, though. And substitution coming in, Sefas Doku is coming in. He picked up a knock and is out now for Sefas Doku, who is back in Liberty Professionals after playing his club football in Czech Republic. So probably bringing some a bit of experience into this Liberty Professionals team, Sefas Doku. Interestingly, Sefas can play as a right or left winger, and sometimes as a striker. And he comes in to replace Nana Osebonsu as a left back. Was long ball in here. Now they try to move again, Liberty, and now they have a foul to show for it. We're doing a minute of additional time here. Well, the game has not really produced some exciting scenes, except to say Liberty have had some great chances, though, but they still try to push forward. Simon Zibo, and that's Sefas Doku. Can indicate his prowess. Yet again, Prosper Arbo wins possession. Full control now for the goal. Yet another ball on right hand side. Another Insuga comes in, and well, Richard Ofori in there preventing Papa Kon to get to that point. Well, again, poor control there from the goal. Was a referee Eric Sarkodie, the metallurgist and a chemical engineer, member of the Ghana Institute of Engineers. It ends the game here. It's been Liberty Professionals really have played so well. They have had some decent chances. They've had to hit the post once, and they've had another chance well collected by goalkeeper Richard Ofori, and making a change with Osebonsu out for Sefas Doku. But Wow Stars, well, they had one. There was a free kick which was wasted there by Paul Diversasari. Apart from that, really have not threatened Liberty Professionals at all. So first half ends here. Liberty Professionals nil, Wow Stars nil. Well, I guess some highlights of the game here are the carrying of pack, where the two teams are meeting, and it's been difficult for Our Stars to pick up wins here against Liberty Professionals. And so when the game started, you had a free kick here, which was well knocked down by Benedata. It's a beautiful ball curled into the far corner. Again, another one collected by Richard Ofori. Then you have Eric Opong with another ball in there, collected there by Andoh. Yet again, it's a beautiful pass here to Bernard Arthur, and it was the side post that denied him a goal here. And then a corner kick was also well swung in. Headed down, and Safu also coming in to get the rebound done. Another chance to Prosper Avo, which the four receiving that. Simon Zibo. So try pushing forward, and he found Avo again on the flanks. And he tried with his lovely cross. And Arthur again headed the ball down, and it was Akon failed to deal with it. And so that was the first half.
Liberty will win. Who goes to New?
Yeah, Rickety.